our quiz session. This will be hosted by Dr. Indranil Basu and Dr. Barnik Chaudhary. After that, we will have a press meet. We will have the CAP general body meeting. And then we'll have a dinner and cocktail. So lots of things still happening. Please do not think this is the end. We have things geared up for you and a lovely, lovely dinner waiting.
Okay, good evening, everybody. We'll start off with the quiz. We are running behind schedule a bit, so not wasting any more time. I welcome all of you to the Capcom 2024 quiz. We have 5 teams with us. Please introduce yourselves.
I am Dr. Obhirup Khastogi from Barasat Medical College.
I am Dr. Sudeshna Maiti from Medical College, Kolkata.
I am Dr. Kaustubh Das from Medical College, Kolkata.
I am Dr. Sushrita Mukherjee from Medical College, Kolkata.
I am Dr. Vendrila Mondol from KPC Medical College, Kolkata.
I am Dr. Sneha Bhagat from KPC Medical College, Kolkata.
I am Dr. Shumik Shah from Apollo.
Hello. I am Dr. Prayash Kumar Chakravarti from Patna Medical College.
Actually, we have had 3 last-minute dropouts. So number of participants has shrunk significantly. Please bear with us. We are still trying to get this quiz on the road, despite these last-minute hitches. Okay, so the no, only for PGTs and SRs. Otherwise, there are a lot of other.
Hello.
You don't have a pen. Extra pen. Okay, so without much ado, let me get to the rules. We'll have 5 rounds, obviously. Some rounds will show 6 questions because there was a 6th team initially planned. So you can ignore that. We can throw it to the audience or you can answer. That won't count to the marking. This will not be a usual passing the question type of quiz. So only the question, say, being asked to team A, all of you can answer by writing on a sheet of paper which has been provided to you. You also will write down the answer. Those who have answered will raise their hands. Those who haven't don't need to raise their hands. I or Dr. Indranil will go and check what your answers are, and marking will be, if it's a direct correct answer, plus 10. If you pounce and get it correct, plus 20. So the incentive to get it correct on a pounce is much more. But at the same time, if you get it incorrect, it's minus 10. So be careful. No. All questions are open to all of you. You can answer, any of you can answer, but on your sheet of paper. Only the team whose direct question it is, if they get it correct, they will answer it. Otherwise, I'll give the answer. Okay? Okay, 10 seconds per question. Only in the clinical vignette round, 15 seconds will be allowed because there'll be some clinical history and some photographs which will be shown. So for that, only 15 seconds will be there. Otherwise, 10 seconds per question. Okay, let me also introduce Dr. Tanmay. He is our scorekeeper and timekeeper at the same time. Okay, let's start. Question to team. Okay, round one, about something about history of autoimmune disease and vasculitis. Adolf Kussmaul and Rudolf Meyer described in 1866 a 27-year-old lady presenting with a fulminant disease having fever, productive cough, malaise, weight loss, myalgias, paresthesias, and polyneuropathy, and which was called initially as, obviously, since they discovered it, Kussmaul-Meyer disease. How do we know this disease as? The team whose direct it is, they can answer it whatever they think like, but others think about it. If you know the answer, then only give. Otherwise, you can leave it. Time's up. Ache, time ache. This Dr. Kussmaul, actually, he has a lot of eponymous contributions to medicine. Kussmaul's breathing, Kussmaul's sign. So he's quite famous otherwise. Time's up.
Multiple sclerosis.
Sorry, it's incorrect. Multiple sclerosis is not the answer. It's polyarthritis nodosa. So that also has a multisystemic involvement. Question to team B. Why was lupus used in the name of SLE? Systemic lupus erythematosus. Why such a name, lupus? Lupus meaning, I think a lot of people know, if you give that literal meaning, you get half the marks, and if you give the exact explanation, you'll get the full marks. Pounds? Pounds. Anybody pounds? Pouncing?
Sir,
No.
it comes from the term wolf because of the rash. Lupus means wolf.
Okay, yeah, you have got it correct. Team B has got it correct. Please use the mic when you're answering, so all the audience can hear you. Yes, Team B is correct. Team A has just mentioned wolf, so they will be getting +5, I guess. No, +10 actually. Pounds ko le puro answer ko le +20 hota, +10. So team A gets +10, team B gets +10. The rash in SLE, active SLE, resembles wolf bites. That is how this term systemic lupus erythematosus came. Team C, direct for Team C. A.B. Garrod was the first physician to use the current terminology used for this disease. I know this is quite, you either know or you don't know, but if I gave any hints about the disease, it would be very evident. Anybody pouncing? Sorry, guys, the correct answer is rheumatoid arthritis. Is absolute, I'd given some hints of a polyarthropathy, that would have been a giveaway almost. Question to team B. Boissier de Sauvage's originally used the term pemphigus for an acute febrile blistering condition lasting about 2 weeks. By which name do we know this skin disease today? So obviously the disease is a vesicle-bullous condition, but it's self-limiting. So anybody pouncing?
Bullous pemphigoid. Bullous pemphigoid.
Bullous pemphigoid. No one else is pouncing. Sorry, team.
Bullous pemphigoid.
Okay. None of you, sorry, it's not incorrect answers. So team B, team C get -10. Audience, I didn't get you. Chickenpox, no. Not chickenpox. We are talking of autoimmune diseases per se. So no infection. I've not included any questions on any infections at least. So sorry, team C, team D, team B, team C will get -10, and team 0. Team D 0. The answer is erythema multiforme. Acute self-limiting vesiculobullous condition, which was misnamed as pemphigus initially. Direct question for team E. In which year was the term IgG4 related disease first used as a consensus for autoimmune fibrosing diseases in various organs? Various names have been used in various organs, but collectively this term IgG4 related disease was used for the first time in which year?
2000.
Write down. Anybody pouncing? Team D is pouncing. Very, very close. Just missing by 1 year. Should I give it to team E? Okay. Team E gets +10. He had written 2010. It's actually 2011. So team D had written 2015, so it's incorrect. -10 for team D and +10 for team E. I'll hand over the mic to Dr. Indranil for the second round. This will hopefully be a bit more interesting. Okay, we have another bonus question since the sixth team dropped out. This is open to everybody. Anybody from the audience can also attempt. So can any of the teams. J. Frank Dash, that's his surname, described a disease involving skin of legs where extravasation of RBCs and breakdown products of hemoglobin causes hyperpigmentation of the skin. So what is the name of the disease named after this person? Anybody from the audience? Shubhradi nahi na? Shubhradi would have pounced on this right away. Skin vasculitis. Anybody? No. No, not negative. No. Vaginals? No. The answer is Schamberg's disease. Anybody has heard of the Schamberg's disease is not very uncommon, I'm told. Okay, round 2, I hand over the mic to Dr. Indranil.
Thank you, Dr. Barnik. Cheer up, everyone. This next round, you will definitely score something or the other because I have made all the questions from your MCQ days. So, coming to the questions one by one. The first question, the thing is, we will be presenting certain clinical scenarios to you. You will be getting the hint, and from there you have to answer. Like the clinical case scenario will be there. For the diagnosis, you get an 8. For the diagnostic, the second part of the question contains a diagnostic test or the course of the disease that you have to say. For that, you will be getting 2. But if the diagnosis is wrong, then no marks for the second part. Right. And in today's date, when we are all talking about NEET, let's make a very important declaration that there are no grace marks. So let's start on with the first question to Team 1. Team 1, your question goes here. A 72-year-old female presents with a 2-month history of headache, jaw claudication, and scalp tenderness. She also reports visual disturbances in her right eye. What is the most likely diagnosis, and what is the diagnostic test that you would perform for confirmation? Team 1, your answer, please.
Giant cell arteritis, and the confirmatory when diagnostic test would be biopsy.
Biopsy of what? On the mic, please.
Of the temporal artery.
And the answer is bingo, you have got it right. So 10 points to Team 1. A big round of applause, please. Now for Team B. A 25-year-old female presents with fatigue, weight loss, and muscle pain. On examination, there was diminished pulses in the upper extremity and blood pressure difference between the arms. Yeah, the time is up. Team B, your response, please.
Takayasu arteritis.
And the imaging.
Arterial, I'm not sure.
No prompting from the audience, please. So your answer is yes, it is. But you will be getting only 8 points for the correct diagnosis. It is MRI or CT angiography. Coming to Team 3, your question is, a 40-year-old male presents with fever, weight loss, abdominal pain, and peripheral neuropathy. He has history of hepatitis B. What is the diagnosis? And what is the negative laboratory test that might support the diagnosis? Hint is all over there, over the question and the case. The scorer says that the time is up. So your response, please. Your response, please. No, you are not responding to it. Anyone wants to pounce?
Polyarteritis nodosa.
Okay, yeah. And what is the negative laboratory test? It is typically negative in ANCA and it is polyarteritis nodosa. So as per the Pounce rules by Dr. Barnick, we should be going with a plus 20 for team B. B. Team 4, your question is here. A 55-year-old male presents with a chronic sinusitis, hemoptysis, and renal insufficiency. Urine analysis shows hematuria and proteinuria. What is the diagnosis and what is the laboratory test essential for the diagnosis?
So, anti-glomerular basement membrane disease and diagnose laboratory test would be IF for anti-GBM.
Your answer is once more, please.
Anti-GBM,
Anti-GBM and the test is?
anti-GBM, antibody IF.
Okay. So your answer is Wegener's granulomatosis and the answer is ANCA. Okay. Coming to team 5, the last team. Your case is 45-year-old female with a history of asthma, presents with worsening dyspnea, fever, peripheral eosinophilia. She shows reports of mononeuritis multiplex. What is the diagnosis? You want to bounce? Yeah.
Stark-Strauss syndrome, and the key laboratory finding would be peripheral eosinophilia, eosinophil count more than 1,500 in peripheral blood smear.
Yeah, but that is mentioned out there in the question.
Other finding, key laboratory finding.
So time is up. Let's see what's the result of Pounce. It is indeed Chog-Strauss syndrome with elevated eosinophil count and P-ANCA MPO, that is the test. But since you have said it, we will consider this as a positive Pounce and we'll award team 5 as 20 points for the pouncing. Come on, we can have a round of applause for the whole team bagging some points from this particular score. Now, after the 2 rounds, I will hand over the mic to our scorer for telling us which team is at which point.
Hello. Team A is plus 20, Team B is plus 28, C is minus 10, D plus 10, E plus 10. So Team B is in top scorer now.
Come on, cheer up, every team. You are going to bag more scores in the upcoming rounds. And I hand over the mic to Dr. Barnick Choudhury for the next round.
Thank you, Dr. Indranil. This last round was, I think, quite easier for some of you. Okay, there's another bonus question. 10-year-old boy presents with purpuric rash on the lower extremities, abdominal pain, and arthralgia. He also has hematuria. This is the no marks. Can attempt it. HSP, correct. What is the typical course? Anyway, let's self-limiting course, renal involvement requires monitoring. Thank you. Going to a round where some of you, I think all of you have participated in one workshop or the other. So let's hope you are able to answer some questions in this. So question to team A. So it's mostly on immunofluorescence and just one thing about immunoblotting. So let's start off with, this is a skin biopsy. Identify the most common condition you can identify with this pattern of immunofluorescence, direct immunofluorescence. You can pounce. So take a good look at the image. Time's up. What pemphigus? What? Right down. So everybody has written pemphigus vulgaris. Only you have written pemphigus vulgaris also. So everybody has vulgaris. Everybody has written vulgaris. So if it were just the fishnet appearance, it would have been vulgaris. But there is lighting up of the dermoepidermal junction also. So there is something more to the ordinary pemphigus. Garden variety pemphigus eta na. This is paraneoplastic pemphigus, where there is a lichenoid infiltrate also. So this is a special type of pemphigus. So I think I'll give half marks to all of them. Should not be too harsh. So plus 5, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. Since you got pemphigus, I'm happy. Yeah. So paraneoplastic pemphigus is a special variant of pemphigus where there is a lighting up of the dermoepidermal junction besides the fishnet appearance. Question to team B. What are these bright green dots? In which condition are they associated with? This is a skin biopsy. Skin biopsy, and this is the dermis. The upper part, you can see the epidermis. Epidermis is not lighted up. Only the dermis is showing these bright green dots. So what are these bright green dots called? And which condition? So you either name the condition or the dots, I'll give you the marks. Anybody pouncing? Anybody pouncing? No, there's a particular term for those bright green dots, which is these are the cytoid bodies seen in lichen planus. Sorry, bullous lichen planus. To be more precise, cytoid bodies seen in bullous lichen planus. Question to team C. All are zero. No, nobody answered or pounced. Sorry. I got distracted and let's cut this question out and go over to the next question. What is Eastern blot? Anybody pouncing? We know about Western blot, we know about Southern blot, Northern blot, Eastern blot. We are in the eastern part of India, so we should be knowing about Eastern blot.
Bullard's disease.
Anybody pouncing? No? Sorry. If you, the thought of Western blot is for protein. Southern blot is for DNA. Northern blot is for RNA. So Eastern blot would be for, in following that trend, immunoblotting to detect various post-translational modifications like carbohydrate, lipid, etc., which are moieties which are added to the protein. So that completes the 4 quadrants of immunoblotting: east, west, north, south. Question to team D. It's obviously a kidney biopsy. Anybody pouncing?
So I have the answer.
Right on.
So lupus 3 or 4 stage. Lupus 3 or 4 lesion.
Lupus 3 or 4. No. Team A has given membranous glomerulonephritis. That is also incorrect. In that membranous glomerulonephritis, it would be granular linear positivity. This is more of mesangial.
Anti-GBM.
Mesangial matrix is...
Anti-GBM. Anti-GBM.
Anti-GBM, again, only the basement membrane would, glomerular basement membrane would have shown positivity. This is, besides the basement membrane, the mesangium also is showing positivity. This is diabetic nephropathy, where both the basement membrane as well as the mesangium will show positivity. I think Team D had answered incorrectly, but they was 0. Team D 0 are nobody counts. So all of them 0. Sorry, Team E, we don't have another question for you. I'll borrow one from Dr. Indranil. First question ta borrow korchi. First question ta borrow korchi. আজ ছটা কোশ্চেন তো আছে তাই তোমার রাউন্ডে ফার্স্ট কোশ্চেনটা আমি I'll borrow one question from the next round. So direct for team E. You have to identify the pattern of ANA positivity by immunofluorescence and also the AC number as per the ICAP. So 8 marks for pattern identification and 2 marks for AC number. Okay? What is the pattern name of this ANA positivity? And what is the AC number? Anybody pouncing? Speckled pattern. Anybody else pouncing? No. I don't think. What did you give?
Sir, nuclear centromere pattern.
Nuclear centromere pattern, A6. What did he say? Nuclear centromere pattern. And what is the AC number? A6 লিখেছে। first he written A5, then changed to A6. So 8 marks for the first part of the question and 0 for the second part. Thank you, all teams. I give the mic over to Dr. Indranil for the next round.
Thank you, Dr. Barnik. Coming to this, in this particular round, you will get to see all ANA IFA patterns, and already the first has been correctly identified by one of the team members, and that too by bouncing. So coming to the next pattern for team 2. What do you get to see? People who are forest lovers, they would definitely identify this tiger paw sign. Okay, time is up. Anyone bouncing? You want to bounce? Udir. Okay, no one bouncing. The answer is clumpy nucleolar. It is AC9. Coming to the next team, team number 3. Be very careful in seeing what you are seeing. What is the pattern? What is fluorescing? What is not? Yeah, your answer please. Time. What? Diffuse means what you are meaning. Nuclear homogeneous you want to mean? And AC number? It is basically the nuclear membrane, which is AC11. The trick was here, it is very common to get confused with the nuclear homogeneous or the diffuse pattern. But what you get to see is the rim enhancement in this particular nucleus along with absence of condensed chromatin. That is the clue where you have to identify. So, team C, yeah, means. Next, we are going to team 4. The spiny spicules and the broomsticks. Team 4. Anyone want to pounce? You, yeah, please.
So mitotic pattern.
This is?
Mitotic pattern.
And AC number?
So no idea, sir.
Okay, sorry, this is direct question. Sorry, I go to team C for your direct answer. Any answer?
So you started from that side because they are
Yes, yes. Then
so you missed
their question was the first one that he said, na?
No, you started from that.
Okay, we will come back to you as team 6, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. So let us not confuse the track. Yeah. For team 4, you are passing this off. Okay. It is AC15, that is the new cytoplasmic fibrillar F-actin. Okay. Coming to team number 5, right?
Perinucleolar pattern.
Perinucleolar
pattern.
And the AC number?
So 5.
No, it is the AC19, that is ribosomal P proteins. This is the beautiful peacock feather pattern, right? I have a question for, let me ask team 3A, your question. Something looking like a spider web. Time is up. Anyone bouncing? The answer is anti-mitochondrial antibody AC21.